last pusher and the last drug lord are...
We all lie, tell you the truth. Sometimes we live in this life.
Mga nilalang sa alamat. Sa panahon ngayon, tila mas nakakatakot ang mga taong walang konsensya kaysa sa aswang, white lady, kapre at mangkukulam. Sa mundong ito, sino ba talaga ang tunay na halimaw?
Gumigising ako ng maaga para kumain. Mapa-oily skin, dry skin, kakainin ko yan. Diyos ko, sa panahon ngayon, unang kagat, buto lahat.
Extrajudicial killings, often perpetrated by the police during drug raids and by unidentified assailants, persisted in the Philippines throughout 2024. Monitoring by the HAS shows that 332 were killed across the Philippines between January and November 15, 2024, with security forces responsible for more than 50% of the killings. Since Marcos took office on July 1, 2022, 841 have died in the drug-related killings.
Hay nako, pagod na ako. Gutom na ako. Paano ko makakain kung sa sarili nyo kayo nagchuchugi? Tinanggalan nyo ako ng trabaho.
Masked men, sometimes police, sometimes just thugs, started killing with abandon.
Ako naman ay isang white lady. Multo ng mga babae hindi narinig.
OMG, I'm so ganda. Wait, don't be scared, huh? Before ako mategi sa Balete Drive, I was a pageant queen. Englishera pa nga eh. Halata. My cries are the screams of each victims.
Reported cases of child sexual abuse in the Philippines reflect only a fraction of the reality, as cultural shame, gender inequality, and lack of education, especially sex education, keep most victims silent. Incest, often committed by unemployed male relatives within the home, is tragically normalized by poverty. Substance abuse and the belief that children are family property. The abuse is compounded by the betrayal of trust and the absence of power among women and children, making this crisis both hidden and persistent.
My sigaw are the iyak of those women, children, and men who are victims.
Uy, wait lang. Parete ah. Ako nga pala si Capre. Gusto ko chill lang. Wait lang ah. Kasi break muna. Alam niyo naman, cravings. Ayun na nga. Ako yung tinatawag na demonyo. Pero yung totoong demonyo ay mga taong may adiksyon.
Drug abuse in the Philippines is a long-standing concern, with shabu and marijuana being among the most prevalent Alatex substances. The issue gains international attention during President Duterte administration due to the violent anti-drugs campaign and resulting a high death total, which human rights groups and news organizations estimate to be much higher than official figures.
Alam mo kasi, hindi natin tinutularan yung mga taong may adiksyon.
We, kayo, hindi ba addiction yung pag-yosi?
Look, Capri ako eh. Chill lang ako.
Eto na ang gamot sa lagnat mo. Not sponsored by Biogesic. Ako ay isang mangkukulam. Ang tunay na hula may ang mapanakit na kamay at bibig na mapanlait.
Trabaho pa dati pa na isumpa ang mga kabit ng asawa nyo at kayumahin ng mga chismosa.
Pero hello, ano to na chika ba sa akin ng domestic violence?
Domestic violence in the Philippines is a serious, widespread problem primarily defined by Anti-Violence Against Women and Their Children Act, VAWC Act, which addresses violence by intimate partners and common law partners. Data from 2022 National Demographic and Health Survey shows that nearly 1 in 5 Filipino women have experienced some form of this violence from intimate partner. The issue is deeply rooted in the traditional gender roles and unequal power dynamics. Though legal provisions and protection order are in place, much remains to be done to combat it.
Gagawin ko kayong palaka. Itigil ninyo ang domestic violence.
We are the shadows of your stories, not fiction, but reflections of reality. In every ghost cry, in every witch's curse, there is a real victim. Fear alone is no longer enough. It's time to act, speak up, get involved. Because the true monsters are not found in any alamat. They live in the silence of those who know and choose not to. Crime and violence are not distant. They are here, in our streets, our homes, our headlines. From drug-related killings to domestic abuse, from petty theft to organized crime, the Philippines bear wounds that silence cannot heal. We must refuse to be numb, refuse to be afraid, speak out against injustice, protect the vulnerable, demand accountability. Because every act of violence thrives in the dark, and every voice raised is a light. Let us be that light. Let us be the noise that breaks the silence, for justice, for safety, for each other.